question.
Okay. Governor, just first, the Medicaid situation right now. Is there anything you can share about just the undocumented healthcare expansion and how that's contributing to what's happening right now?
That's partial. You've seen in Pennsylvania, Colorado, Indiana, that don't have that expansion. They had even more sizable supplementals into their Medicaid system. This was something we previewed in the January budget, something that I previewed in separate conversations with other governors. It was highlighted actually in December at the Democratic Governors Association as an issue we were seeing all across the country. So all of that is exactly as we advertised in January. We're working through that. The good news, you've seen the revenues in the state we're collecting are above projections. The economy continues to be remarkably resilient.
Is this the last of the loan requests from your administration for the year, do you think?
Yeah, and you've seen this in the past. We've done these letters, the legislature, we've done these supplementals in the past. As I said, I noted 4 states that I'm just more familiar with because those governors, we've had conversations, and they did similar things.
I know you talked about the emergency room matter on your podcast about how this could actually save the state over time, or at least prevent that. Is that still
Look, I mean, look, for decades, California and many other states, in fact, every state provides maternal care, regardless of pre-existing conditions, ability to pay, and immigration status. Many states have advanced supports. California is among the most comprehensive. It was something we said we were going to do. It's something we committed to do with the legislature, and we've been doing it in a very transparent and inclusive process for years and years. I believe in universal health care. Been consistent going back to my days as mayor. We're the first city in the country to advance it. And just a core principle. And absolutely, I believe in wellness. I believe in the principles of making California and making this country healthy. Not again, but focusing on wellness, not sick care, but health care. That's why we've been investing so much in farm to school and the works we're doing across the spectrum in that space, including going after, food dyes and ironically getting mocked by the right a few years ago. Now the right is celebrating their leadership in the same space, which is interesting. You remember the Skittles ban. It never was. And I think that's a really good place to be. But we believe in those principles. We're advancing them. And it's something.
No chance of rolling back
way behind
any of
schedule.
the immigrant health care.
That's not on my docket. But that said, everything's the realities are the realities. You have to balance budgets. We balance our budget. Revenue is holding up, but we don't just look at the first. We don't look at 6-month goals or 1-year fiscal cycles. We look at multiple years. So we'll assess all that. We have the big tax collections coming up in April. That will be determinative. We have delayed tax collections because of the fires in Los Angeles. That also has to be factored in. All these have to be considered. We work with the legislature. I'll submit a budget. We'll discuss the negotiations we do every year. We go through this same dance. What the priorities are, their priorities are, and what competing issues are, and we'll see where we land. But I don't see anything significant along the lines of what some have asserted. But I do see the need to make adjustments and changes broadly in the Medicaid system. We've been doing that through reforms like CALAC, which is a substantive structural reform in the system. The issues of expansion. We also have issues of cost burdens. Prop 35 placed a lot of cost burdens as it relates to rates. And so all those things have to be factored in. The voters chose that path with Prop 35, and we were clear, with strong opinions about it. The cost of that would increase the cost of Medicaid. That's happening.
Slightly related, your conversations with business groups.
I literally can't hear it.
No, the conversations you've had.
I haven't seen any bills.
Concerns about the fairness of transgender athletes. Do you support those legislative efforts? Would you endorse those bills? Would you support? Is this something you think the legislature should take up? I mean, it's something you're clearly passionate about. Well, you spoke about it on your podcast.
I've not said a word in terms of responding.
Conversations with the business leaders. The conversations with business leaders. Anything you can share, Governor.
So much. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. See you next time.